Hey guys, Ballatw here, and we've got another VOD review, but this time it's a viewer submission. So we gave anybody on Twitter, Discord, and on YouTube the opportunity to submit VODs for us to review and look at from a critical point of view rather than a educational. I'm trying to learn from this VOD, and I'm sure we're going to do that. I'm sure we're going to do some of that for sure. But for the most part, we're trying to criticize and trying to help spot errors, spot mistakes, stuff like that. So everybody in chat will be helping me, and I'm sure you guys in the YouTube comments will be helping me as well. So I got a list of people we're gonna do. First up is Verminus, and like a pop-up cup game, I think. So
what's this?
I'm mostly gonna be doing end games. We'll see though, and I'm gonna lower the comms just a little bit.
Okay, I think I
Just a little bit. I know everybody always complains, hey, it's not loud enough, but when I watch it, it's decent,
I'm too low to that.
and I don't want to get distracted as well. So one of the things you said was you're too low to, but you're never too low to. You actually get a different perspective. I'm too low to see anyone. Not actually true. You actually get a different perspective that your teammates can get, so it's still good to look for it. I love the excitement for the blue pump though. What's up, Daniel? I love the excitement. Okay. Your teammate needs to be making a call of whether or not this is uncontested. Not gonna sit in this because it's mad loud. I think you guys are uncontested. So we will move. One of the things here that people need to be, especially if you're landing here, you need to be really efficient at farming. And I noticed you only have 39 brick, and there's a lot of brick in hall. So lots more brick to be farmed in the disco hall. Probably like 300 brick total to be able to get. I mean, obviously you probably don't want to probably not want to farm it all because you focus on loot, but there's not much more to loot here in facts or new facts anymore, unfortunately. And yeah, things like, so this is what I'm talking about, like these walls right here, these corners, this stuff, all this stuff is farmable. And I think you should be trying to be efficient and not spending time going back and looping around and going all over the place. So you need to be a little bit more efficient on your loot path. A little bit more efficient on loot path. Yeah, this is duo pop-up cup.
Why are you holding dynamite or gasoline?
Okay, moving through. Yeah, see, now you're coming back. Yeah, you could easily get max brick out here. You're farming a lot of metal there when you're already max. Not a big deal. Okay, let's skip ahead for engagements and so on and so forth. And I also like to watch the rotation path. The rotation path. I don't really think that you guys should be number one, you're sitting on top of a rotational spot, so a lot of people are going to be coming into you and rotating and trying to get those planes, but number two, you don't really need to be I mean, it looks like you're farming up and posting up, but this is first zone, so you need to get into a better position. Go towards center zone, use the planes there, or alternatively you need to be looking for fights. So maybe it is good to come over here, but don't just sit here. You need to come here and look for fights if that is your intention, because you do need more heals. I'd like a better SMG. I'd like more brick. I'd like better utility, and I'd certainly like mobility, right? I definitely want mobility here. So I want you to be looking for fights here rather than sitting tight on your turtling in first circle. So that's basically the idea there. Okay, there's a fight here that's breaking out. Yeah, okay. Like they're pushing you right now. I'm very nervous right now. Now that he has a rocket, he showed his rocket about the backboards. You need to do something about that. That works. That works. You're putting more backboards up again.
On you.
Yeah, so you got stuck here behind your own stuff, and you decided just to wait here instead of trying to do something. And unfortunately, you're just basically giving this guy high ground, and you can do stuff like this to your teammate. You tried to stink him off a position, but it didn't really work. So you're not doing anything. Walk yourself off. You need to be doing something, whether that's editing backwards and getting a different angle to shoot him out or something like that, or building for height, or you're literally not doing anything and just sitting there, and you're not putting yourself in a position to do anything later, right? So need to put yourself into something, be able to do something.
Hit him. Oh, was that a blank?
Covering, yeah. Okay, you actually get height. Easy.
Got one.
Don't actually thirst right now because you have full HP. You don't need it. Find his other teammate. Damn, they had... Oh, they're both the same. Okay, your teammate is pressuring the front right here. You need to be pressuring the back or pressuring the side or something instead of jumping up on these.
Yes.
Oh, going down. Nice. Fight, guys. Good fight. Soon as you see your teammates pressuring a side, get down and pressure with him. You don't want him to trade any shots. You want to try to cleanly end this as fast as possible. And yeah, perfect. Get the grappler. All you got explodes now. You're good. You're chilling. Oh, you got a quad launcher too? Very nice. Double planes. It's beautiful.
Oh, I got a plane. You have minis, right? You're...
Probably could have avoided that damage, I'd say, but the position that you guys took is really bad. This is what, late second zone. Second zone's closing, and you went to the other side of the map and just took a random mountain. The zone's gonna be somewhere over here. It's not gonna be where you guys are. So you need to go more centered. Get more centered. More centered you are, the less people there are going to be, and the faster you're going to be there. I mean, it all obviously depends on what the zones did before, but what are you guys going to do? I guess you guys are on rifts, which is fine. The fact that you're on rifts is good, but you could have, since you had planes, you could have just bypassed this entire thing, this entire section. Shots on these guys. Very nice. We're going to move ahead though, because I don't think you guys are going to fight this. Oh, you didn't have a rift. Kills. Okay. Alright. Your setup is actually great.
I think we should go back.
Your setup is actually fantastic. I mean, position is good because this is first moving zone for Pop-Up Cup. You have a grappler, 4 shots. You have tons of mats. I would probably still be building in wood here. Or at least evening the mats near a lot of your brick. It's very valuable, and I don't think you're really going to get pressured right now. You have these guys down here who you're pressuring, and you have these guys over here who you're also pressuring. They're not... Doesn't really make sense for them to do much at all. Nice use of the place marker bind. Very nice.
Oh no, it's on top.
Ooh.
Am I looking?
Grab it.
Oh, I fell.
Watch out.
Did I?
Good. I like how you guys are rotating early. Very nice.
They know we have them.
I guess there's probably some... Oh, it wasn't first moving zone. I'm a liar. There's probably somebody on that hill that's probably the best position. Or maybe like the shrine. This is fine though. This is fine. If there's any rifts here, you'd be wanting to get on the rifts, obviously, but I doubt there's rifts. Thanks. Shouldn't have... Oh, you did get a rift. Nice. You shouldn't have taken damage though. So I don't know what... Either your teammate was screwing up or you were screwing up by not putting a... not covering that.
Actually, I'm building back here to get the trees.
What? To get the... Are you building back here? Alright, you're just pointlessly wasting mats here, I think. Yeah, I mean, you just wasted almost 200 mats just to get a tree. I'm confused there. Confused. I could understand wasting like 20 mats, but you're not only are you wasting mats, but you're actually making it much harder for you to see anything and get information. So this is not good. Not good. Don't want to get the trees, but yeah, I mean, make any sense.
People behind that? No, it's
I mean, let's just look at you end that sequence with 200 wood. I do just want to see like how much you spent there.
I think we can.
Yeah.
You had 450 by the. No, sorry. You had 350 by the time you started, so 200 to whatever. So not good, not good. Okay, let's look at next zone. You guys get zone. Building up as soon as zone comes. Building in metal, I like it. Very nice. Alright, you're sitting in like a box with like walls all around you up there a lot, which isn't. I don't know. I don't feel like that does anything. I guess you're safe, but it's better to just sit in a box with a roof over your head than do this, because now you have to jump to see stuff and it's really awkward. Sitting in a stairs with walls all around the top rather than box. Right, so sit at the top of a 1x1 walled off rather than doing this. Then you can edit, then you can actually see stuff. Why, I'm not sure why you're going down or why you're reinforcing this. I don't think you need to. You're building in metal, so it's already 2 rockets for this to go down, and now you're losing your height. So the other thing is, yeah, you have one of my Destinies is in chat pointing out that you guys did have this rift, so like just sit in the rift with metal. Just be as small as possible. Have the rifts still sit in a metal box and be as small as possible. Stagger you, and you just rift next zone.
Still a team northeast.
Yeah, I think you have the rift in zone, so.
The guy with the rocket?
Yeah, he just hit himself. Goof.
Is it going up?
Watch out, he's on you. He might be on you.
I dropped to our rift. Where the rift is.
Okay, so you guys have got to, if you have a rift that you're holding, you have got to cover it, because anybody who snakes in here, for whatever reason, you missed it, he rifts there, he runs over here, your teammate tries to get him, but he doesn't get him, he's gonna come in here and he's gonna take this rift, and you guys are gonna be screwed if you don't get there in time, or you're gonna be forced to do something that you don't want to do. So you must protect your rift. Absolutely have to. At least wall it off. Anybody could have just walked in here. Yeah, and here somebody comes. Nice shots. Thirst. Behind. So your teammate says behind, but that doesn't really mean anything. What is he looking at in relation to where you're looking at? So if you turned around, you'd be looking over here. If he turned around, he'd be looking over here. Or like behind is not a good call. You need to call a direction or something like that. And these guys asked specifically for me to listen to their comms, so I just tried to start doing that a little bit. Calling behind. Need to call a compass direction. All right, left. All relative to what you're looking at. I like that you waited for this guy here, but you need to call out that he's there, number one, and number two, you're right here and you're peeking with your left shoulder rather than being over here. If you were over here and peeking with your right shoulder, then you get the better advantage and you could easily dig the guy for whatever. You waited for him. He has to come through there because he's not going the other way. So you should have been able to get a nice chunk on him. But you need to use your right hand, your right hand peek. I'm not sure if this is your teammate jumping down. I think it is. But you didn't call him. So you know there is a guy trying to get in from zone. You don't call him. And you don't. And well, you don't call him for your teammate to come support, and you need to use your right hand peek.
They're around me.
Another guy. This is really risky.
That one?
To get back into it with your old builds, but that was really risky to be here by yourself when your teammate's not really doing anything. So
I'm stuck. Where are you?
I'm good.
okay, where are you? I'm good. That doesn't help. Teammate needs to answer questions. Where are you? Good. That tells Verm that he doesn't need to rush to get to him, but where are you doesn't really help. He needs to be, especially when he's on high ground, he needs to be directing you, not the other way around. He has the idea of landscape is. So
Focusing me.
We have to go soon.
oh my goodness, man. How are all these people here when your teammate was up on high? I'm confused. Oh, now he's down low. I'm confused. Wasn't he on high? I don't even know what's going on. It feels like you've been 1v like 4ing people this entire time. People in your mid ground, and you don't know how to get to your teammate helping you. What's up, Eddie?
One's on me. Got him. Finish.
Okay, he needs to be calling that he's in a fight. There's a lot of comms errors here. You guys are you're pretty much not talking to each other. You're just kind of calling random little status things that don't really matter, right? He absolutely needs to call here that he's in a fight. They're finally on me. Takes forever. Okay, you can't edit there when the zone is coming on you.
Got one, got him.
I mean, you get him,
I'm getting focused. I'm dead.
but that's super monka. And then you split away from your teammate. I'm not sure what kind of mobility he has, but now he's in shambles, and there's nothing you can do to help him. You guys didn't really make a plan on how to get to next zone.
I had no movement.
I just killed so many. Oh no.
You did kill a lot, though. That's very true.
Just try to stay alive. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, we've been good.
Okay, so grappling here, it's fine. You need to get on this hill, though. This is gonna be the high ground for the time being, and then you can pause there. Obviously, it's not gonna stay in zone, but look for with your zone grapples.
I forgot. It's squads.
Okay, you could be better at building this little. Being alternate 90s, so basically 90 on one side, then 90 on the other, 90 on one side, then 90 on the other. It's faster, less mats too. Yeah, so now that you didn't get that, somebody else has it, and they can take height from you. But I guess you guys don't really care about height at all. You have one more grapple shot. you just gargled so hard when you know there's a guy looking at you. Be really careful about that, especially in end zones, especially when there's 1v1v2 probably. Gargoyled. No, someone is looking at you. Feels like everybody's gonna die to zone. What the hell? I died to zone.
So many just died.
This is a good grapple, and you have mats to stay. You need to build floors right here, and then build a 1x1 or build a little box immediately, because now you have to jump up to place a floor if you need to protect yourself. So you need to basically do this preemptively, place these floors such that this guy is not going to be able to get shots, and because you can instantly block him rather than having to place the floor and then everything else. So when on roofs, place floors preemptively, especially when expecting someone, especially when expecting somebody. Yep, see how you barely blocked him, because those walls are really awkward to place especially when there's no floors. I like that you go in here to get this, but he could block you out now if he wants to. He could drop down and block you out or trap you or whatever he wants. So just be careful on these pre-built places. 1v1. Just move towards zone. Just block. He's up on height. You just need to move towards zone. You need to get up over that hill if you need to. Turning here is good. Walling this off is good. I mean, that's okay, like going to fake it, but again, he could drop down and just hold your angles if he wants to, because especially like if he holds this angle, I mean, this is a left-hand peek, but if he comes over down on the ground and just holds you here, you can't build a wall here, so it's really hard for you to protect yourself. So I would try to avoid the buildings, actually, especially when you have a full set of mats. Like, I think you're fine here. Nice shot. Get up. You should have gotten up one piece ahead there. If you can, look down and place the stairs. That way you're higher faster, and then you can continue getting a little bit higher. Just a little bit of a nitpick, but very important. Nice panic build, but that's okay. Oh, getting through the trees, young. Oh, with the scissor jump, let's go. All right, go to the left, not the right. You're taking zone ticks here, and you're probably gonna take 2 or 3. 2. Okay, nice. All right, you kind of jumped in his box. That was risky. Luckily, you blocked his grappler, and you almost trapped him, but nice.
Yes!
Okay. Let's go, Vermin.
Yes!
Let's freaking go. I love the excitement. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Cool. All right, let's move on. Buddy-O and Sean Bodman. This is some sort of stretched. I'm gonna guess 1444.
The balloons are so close.
Quality is quite low. It's okay though. We're not worried about it. This is PSL, so no pop-up. So it looks like they did kind of like a weird drop outside of containers, because look at this loot. I'd say like they're just picking the outskirts, which is fine, but I'd rather you go for something better, I guess.
Blue tack.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Interesting drop. I mean, it works out. If you get all this stuff, it works out. It certainly works out. And now you get containers, whatever's not looted. No, you get it all. Okay. Farm the tracks. This is definitely some sort of stretch. The video came with black bars, so
Yeah.
certainly some sort of stretched non-native aspect ratio.
They have
Okay. There you go, farming the tracks. Okay, fight. The fight about to break out, so here we go. Let's watch. Let us watch.
I didn't even hear that.
I think the response to getting shot was really, really bad. You neither of you did anything. You built away from your teammate rather than towards your teammate, and they knew exactly what's going on because they have the high ground. I don't know. I feel like getting into this position is not good at all. When you're kind of farming containers mid game, I feel like you kind of have to you kind of have to have somebody down below, or, yeah, you kind of have to have somebody down on the ground over here farming and doing whatever, and then you have to have somebody above. I'd say that's how you, if you ever farm containers in mid game, you need to make this adjustment. I think, because I don't really know what you guys do here when you're gonna get exploded to hell and all sorts of stuff, right? Like, you're both on low grounds. This is like a really tough position. Obviously you make it through because this game goes even farther, but I think there needs to be an idea to have somebody up top spotting all around, looking all directions, and maybe doing a little bit of farming while the guy down below stays down below and farms, because otherwise you're basically starting any fight at a disadvantage. And there's stuff to farm up here, right? There's brick, there's the car, there's the truck over here, there's stuff over here, there's even more brick over here. Like there's things to farm up there. I just think this is a really rough position to start a fight in. Like look how shambles you are trying to get out, and both of you guys have already gotten hit, so. Okay, I just want to note, like, neither of you have said anything pretty much at all. I mean, maybe my volume is low, but it sounds like I had no idea what Sean was doing. He was fighting for height, and you were trying to break out to go a little bit high, but
It's gotta wait. It's gotta wait.
yeah, it's just really loud. I'm sorry. I can't keep it too high. Wish I could like selectively do it. You need to call you're going for high. You need to call that you have high. You don't need to drop off there.
I'm turtling under.
Yeah.
Good confirmation that your teammate is turtling. Good acknowledgement, I guess. But yeah, he's literally, there's nobody in between him and you, so you need to make sure that you know that, because otherwise he's looking both above and below. He doesn't really know what's going on. He needs to call. He's grappling away.
Yeah, just reset it out of here. We lit one of them up. They probably won't chase.
This is a good call to disengage. But like, literally all that time that you just spent there farming and whatever is wasted because of the position you guys were in to start that. It's just
You still have a mini or no?
tough.
Dumbasses.
Also, I literally cannot listen to the comms because there's music playing,
They
unfortunately.
re-engaged the fucking player, dude.
Just turned it down. I can still hear the main guy.
I got it down to like 30 health, I think, 40 health.
I think they have, bro.
Okay.
I don't know.
If this fight, yeah, okay, they disengage.
Hold up, hold up.
Just nice. No storm damage. Although there's a case to be made for actually tanking the storm and farming as much as possible, because you guys are in shambles. But it's too early. You guys can still find a lot of stuff on the map. Just in customs, you might not be able to find anything else on the map, because it becomes so freaking congested. Actually, there's 53 people up, so it still could be tough. But in customs, they're going to be 80, you know, so it's going to be super congested. Retail's farmed out. That's not a spot for you guys. You absolutely cannot be psychoing people. I mean, you either commit to this or you don't. If you shoot them at all, you guys are just gonna are gonna pay for it in terms of chip damage on you. Any chip damage you do to them doesn't matter to you. You either need to psycho on them or not. Yeah. The fact that you guys brought attention to you, now you lost all of this. All of this is because you just shot that plane at somebody and didn't commit to it. So when in shambles, you need to recover. There need to be psychoing on people or go try to farm. No half measures. Absolutely no half measures. If you're half measuring, you're gonna end up getting punished for it. And I wanted to take some notes on the original engagement in containers. Getting caught both down below, not okay. Really hard to fight your way out. Probably, especially mid game, should have a plan never to have both down below. Just have one up, one down. Maybe that's a possible solution, right? I also wanted to talk about like status calls about high ground are important. Audio calls or doesn't causes him to be concerned both ways, up and down, even though it doesn't need up.
Pop out.
I feel like this is gonna pay off, but I feel like it shouldn't. And you guys, like, you just spent so many mats for this drop, or at least the position on the drop, when number one, you're gonna have to spend more mats because I guarantee people are gonna pressure you, whether they commit to you or not, they're gonna pressure you. Number two, even if you get any heals, you still have low mats and you're not really going to be able to do anything. So I think the priority needs to be mats for you guys. I think the priority is mats, and I think after that you can get loot. But going for a loot crate is probably not the best idea. We don't need to write that down because it's kind of a question. We don't even know if you're going to get it, anything like that. So if I were to pub, realistically, will it ever be reviewed? Yeah, it would be. Realistically, it has a chance. Because I'm not looking, when I'm picking these, I'm not looking at it from a perspective of what do I want to review. I do have the rules like no squad scrims, but I let pubs be because I think they are still really valuable to review. Like I think, what is it? I would review a pub because it's going to be very useful for somebody to learn to get reviewed on it. Like it, to me, I'm picking based on what the amount of info I'm going to be able to give you guys, not anything else. So if somebody submits a win where they're better than I've ever seen, then like I'm not going to be able to criticize it. So you get a chug out of it. Pretty much it. Big pot as well. Nice. And here's the pressure, and now you guys are gonna be in shambles. Oh, you got a grappler too. Nice. How did your teammate get up there without you knowing?
Don't understand why they're pushing.
I don't see how you guys even survived this fight. Get grapplers without telling you. This is really yeah, that was good support. Is he gonna get dropped? He's gonna get dropped.
Oh, your depots get broken down.
Oh no, he just lost so much HP. One more build.
Oh my god.
Fucking bots, dude.
You guys are idiots.
If we can take this plane real quick, it's really close.
That's not gonna happen.
They're on top of me.
If it does, you're just gonna get right back to the shambles position you were.
Yo, what's up?
Like if Sean has any mats, okay, so you need to be a lot better at turtling away and trying to disengage with your builds, because you just spent at least 300-400 metal building these like random, you're just like randomly building, you don't have any real thought to how you're getting away from them. And then I think if Sean has any mats, he can't be making this play. You guys need to be trying to get the hell out of here because you're not winning this fight. Unless these guys make crucial mistakes, you should not win this fight. Because you don't have any mats.
Do you have bandages?
Yeah, no, I don't have bandages, sorry.
Where did we open the drop?
So I'm out of mats, dude. Holy fuck, that's a fat turtle.
202. Idiots. These guys are idiots.
Yeah. I think we should Mission Impossible this plan. It's probably our best bet to get to late game.
The plan isn't the idea, man. You need mats. You need mats. Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
Oh, this is open.
Oh, because this was open.
Just hold, just hold, just hold.
At the mats, at the mats.
Oh, okay.
Is this guy all alone, man?
If you can get to me with all the mats.
Yep.
Okay. Good stuff.
Oh boy.
I'm going back in the stone face shit.
Yeah. You should.
What is wrong with people, dude? Why are they aggressing so badly?
Oh my goodness.
Any
Monka.
damage?
I got a med kit.
Okay.
That was really. Did you know there was a med kit? If you didn't know there was a med kit, that was risky as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's special.
There's other quad.
Okay, you got mats from that. Does your teammate have mats? Like, I haven't heard you guys talk about mats at all. I literally have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
You guys need to get to zone. I don't know how you're gonna get to zone, but you need to go right now. If you don't go right now, you are taking away all your opportunity to get to zone. In your mana, you need to put it on your own terms. You need to get to zone.
Wait, southeast maybe, but might not be the best idea.
Yo, yeah, how much grapples do you have?
10.
I think we have to grapple you.
Okay. Yeah, we're low enough that we probably should, right?
I think you guys have opportunities to recover here.
Oh, on the
I just really think like you guys should have been trying to stick to side maps, stick to buildings, places where you can hide and farm, right? Instead of trying to recover, you tried to play center of the map where most people rotate in and went for the drop. Like, I think these decisions are really what's costing you the game. It's not necessarily even any of your mechanics or anything like that. It's just this decision to go for the drop, to, you know, you both have grapplers, so like you could easily make, yeah, so you do finally make the rotation. You're getting shot from the front. That grappler was unnecessary, but it's okay. It's okay.
You're not in the zone quite yet.
Take this. You're probably gonna have to do most of it.
He had so many mats.
You have more grapples than me.
Good build, good build. Why is he grappling? You guys are turtling. Shouldn't say this. Those shots, those grapple shots are valuable, man. You can't be wasting them.
So, actually, give me.
In addition, I think you need to be taking a risk in building in wood here. I don't think you can be spending your metal.
100 wood. Thank you.
You didn't really have many people around you earlier.
You have any traps?
Or, now you do, but yeah.
Oh, I know we win this.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. We'll just go for placement at this point.
Yeah.
We might have to be aggressive and try and play here to reset the game
Yeah,
for
for
us.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, if you see a quad launcher play, go for it. Go for it.
Let me know when you edit it back, okay?
Yeah, sorry,
Go ahead
sorry.
and quad launch myself.
That was scary.
Wait, we have zone.
You already pointed it out though. I don't need to say it again. So you got zone.
Wait, in front of us?
You obviously can't go for height. You don't have the HP or the mats. It's good that you build out a little bit. Spam this wall, right? Your teammate's spamming that wall. You spam this wall. This guy's gonna fall. This guy's gonna start crumbling a little bit. Obviously, it's not really hard for him to do anything. Ooh, this is psycho. I like it. I freaking like it. That's exactly what you need to do to get back in the game. You need to get these kills. You need to get these kills. I love it. I love it. I love the play where you run in and psycho and your teammate quads cover. Get them kills. Get them kills and you get them loots. The loot. The loot. The loot. You need to make sure everything is yours. Before you look at the loot, you need to immediately be looking to replace everything else. As soon as you get to the loot, to look to replace everything rather than focusing on loot. You need to place everything and then loot. At least check. I didn't see you check. Ah, almost got screwed, huh?
Yeah, I got one for you.
Wait, take this, take this.
Did he have these before? I think he had those before. He should have given them to you.
You have any rockets?
No.
I don't think he looted anything there.
1735.
Okay. Take this. Just because you have a grab hook and you have to go by yourself.
Okay.
Might as well take it down now.
Sit together.
Sure.
Okay, I think you guys need to be trying to get towards zone again. Like, you need to try to do everything on your terms, and if you can't, I mean, if you don't go early, you're not putting things on your terms. Everybody who's rotating late is gonna be together, and
Sure. No, I don't think we.
oh, he can't wall you off like that.
No. Okay, I'm going.
Very nice, very nice. You actually do go, so perfect.
You're right here.
So I'd say need to decide on the dedicated pather when you make paths, because Sean is blocking you off a lot and causing you guys to spend extra mats, because instead of editing quick, you do the right thing and you box around because you're not safe while you're editing. So that's the right play. He needs to just be a little bit more cautious. This is absolutely pointless to both shoot the same wall. Unless you like perfectly get the timing or anything, you're not outlasting his turbo build. So you need to go out to the side, build yourself a box and build a window and shoot that side wall, or go out to this side, shoot that side wall, or alternatively run up behind him and shoot the wall behind. You need to do something to pressure the other side. Otherwise, you're just wasting ammo. And then shit like that happens too, where you break the wall that he just made and then you get beamed for it. You just, because you broke his wall essentially. Yeah, there was space for you to make a good flank here.
I'm lagging. Ooh. Right here. Shows north.
Again, shooting the same wall.
Down.
Go for it, go for it.
The loot, go for the loot. Nice, nice. Replace. You need to get replace. Yeah.
There we go.
Go, grapple. Oh,
You guys knew he was there. You absolutely knew he was there. So like, your goal should either be to get to an angle where he's not gonna be able to do anything to you, like grapple away over here. Like you're too tunnel vision on the front. Like if you grappled over here, it would have been fine. Or you need to go through the way that he went, because this angle that you're fighting right now, you need to wall that off. He has a right hand peek on you guys. You guys are left hand peeking him. That's not good at all. You aren't committing to killing someone. Get away from them. Should grapple mid ground here or away from the guy on the low ground. Because I think you got I don't know what the match situation was on Sean, but there you go. You did end up doing it.
I missed my fucking grapple.
Yeah.
Go, grapple. Oh, go, get up.
Oh, he blocked the stairs. That's what happened. I thought the grappler was going to be good, but
I missed my fucking grapple.
yeah, guys. I think beyond anything, in this game specifically, there was a bunch of things wrong, I think, but the biggest thing to me is the fact that your recovery plan was not good. You kind of shambled all around the map. You went for a drop when you really didn't have anything to be able to actually contest the drop. You were like you were starting to commit to fights and then not committing, and all of that made it so that you guys had a worse time to recover than you would normally. So yeah, I think that's the biggest thing to consider there. Appreciate the submission, guys. Much love. That was very good. Thank you so much. All right, next who we got? Oceanic VOD. This is yeah, our friends from down under.
Shit, dog.
I don't know if he's actually Australian, but
I don't know.
I don't know. This is a solo game.
I feel like if you
Dropping snobby. Okay, let's skip ahead until fights. Guys, by the way, if you are submitting a VOD and you want that's fine, Taste. That's fine. If you are submitting a VOD and you want me to watch anything specific, make sure you let me know, because I'm going to be skipping to what I think is interesting and what I think we can probably teach the most off of. So I'm looking for fights. I'm looking for endgame, basically.
Twitter? Yeah, hold on.
And I do get the idea in the beginning, so. Yeah, I think you could have got a better angle before he shoots at you. I think you were trying to track him too much, but I think you could have got a better angle there where you could have actually gotten some damage on him. The only comment I would make there is that when he was shooting your ramp, you should know the timing a little bit better to get that second tack in. I think you could have killed him before he
Kirby,
did anything. Nice stuff. Very nice. By the way, this guy is competing at the AUS Summer Smash LAN tournament in Australia. That
that wasn't clean. I could have worked it.
like, I think it's 100k for first or something like that. 200k.
I don't know if this guy went left. Oh, being freaking yoinked. Mushroom spawns? Are they all being yoinked?
I really like how you're staying on the outskirts of zone and farming more. You have really good materials and you have a really good setup. Like what you would be going to if you went into endgame right now. I'd be really happy. I'd still need a little bit more wood, obviously, and probably a little bit more metal, but you're good, and you have the quad for rotations if you need to. So, the one thing I would try to do is, we just saw the zone. Like the zone was like around left, facing the beach or the ocean. I would try to quad all the way up north. That's probably the place where you're gonna find the least resistance. And at this point, you're comfortable to just sit tight. So. 500k prize pool, dude. That's nuts. That's nuts. Haunted is actually really good though. Actually, staying on the west side of the map is perfect as well. Oh, okay, you do exactly what I was saying. Very nice. I think Haunted might have been looted, or you saw some resistance or something like that. But yeah, going center zone here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Come back, quad. Fuck.
Get the quad.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I think you could be higher on this mountain goat. What are you shooting you? Might as well, if you can. I mean, you can walk up this hill, I'm pretty sure. There's a path right there. So might as well just walk up, walk off, mountain goat on the side. Alright, I'm guessing he's gonna be sitting here forever. Alright, did he change his position? No, he changed it slightly. He went a little bit higher on the hill. I think starting at the top is better. If you're center zone, you know you're gonna get a zone. So You're at least gonna get edge zone. Actually, I'm out by the way. Wi-Fi gaming is great. You guys so close. I think at this point, like, you can move to the side, maybe. Yeah, I would want to try to get some space in between myself and him. Wait, did he take damage? Oh no, weird. What an angle.
You got big tags on him.
Don't think I could see myself competing solo though, not gonna lie. It's fun, dude.
Get around.
Very fun. Very fun.
Novak's go.
Oh, it was a corner zone, so that advice earlier is actually bad.
30 seconds thing.
How are you gonna do
I just
this?
launched about this.
Don't launch pad here. You're really close. I wouldn't launch pad. It's your only mobility. Go left. Oh, go under him. Perfect. 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 Keep going. Okay, you're haphazardly building there when you know he's the only threat right now, and he's really the only person you're covering against. You're not covering against this guy. You're not covering against anybody else. So you're kind of haphazardly building when you didn't actually look to see if he was doing anything. So is this OC snipes? Yes. Yeah, see, you're still kind of randomly building, and there now you kind of have to, because you don't know what everything is going on up there. But specifically protecting against that guy, I'm pretty sure he wasn't paying attention to you. Not worried about it. Now he's coming. Maybe I put my foot in my mouth. But the minis are good, so. Medkit, let's go. Medkit, medkit, medkit. This is good, actually.
Place.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Serious?
So what I would recommend is don't worry about that not placing. That is an issue, but the reason that didn't happen was because you're so close under your stairs and you can't get the angle to place the wall. And so what you really should be doing is editing your stairs into half stairs, or breaking them and making pyramids so that you can edit accordingly. Because you need as much mobility in your box as possible. And when you get stuck underneath your stairs, it's so hard to place walls. You like have to like look down, especially when it's not even in the box that you're in. So fix for the wall not placing. It's half stairs not being pressured. All right, edit those into half stairs. Give yourself more room in the box. So much easier to jump to the side. I'm reviewing eUnity, Oceanic player. Or where he's from.
Launchpad this one.
Or Australia. Okay. Yeah, I would launch pad here for sure. I think I agree with you. Just because if you had time, if you didn't get beamed there, you might be able to make a trek over here and come down the hill. But you got beamed, so now you kind of have to make do with what you have. And at this point, I'd definitely be. Actually, high is not that bad. High is not that high. It's fine though. This is placements, so I don't know if you're already practicing for Summer Smash, but it's beautiful. You should probably place a stair out to the side just in case your head's peeking out from like somebody who's high right here or something like that. But minor detail. That was psycho.
I just missed all the mats there.
Oh, another launch pad down there. Go get it. Go get it. Actually, waiting for him was better. You knew he was there. Waiting for him was better than getting on the launch pad, because if you jump down and get in front of him, then you have to fight him and it's awkward. This is nice though, following up on his You need to when the zone is coming, you could actually turn with waterfalls. So I would definitely try not to take damage here. You don't have to rotate or anything. I'm just saying, like, jump off the other side of your stairs and you can still waterfall. And at 90 degrees, don't take storm damage. Oof, that's rough, but you have a reset opportunity right behind you that you missed. I see not looking at you. He literally knows where you are.
I'm actually monking so hard.
You need to be looking up. Yeah, you need to be looking up when you hear these riffs. I know you're focused on this guy, but these guys could psycho on you at any point. You're ulti high, so you should have definitely probably been able to do something on that guy. Nice edit by that guy. Did you? Oh, yikes.
Smith.
Good awareness of what's on this side. Notice how, guys, he's not building on this side because nobody is high enough to do anything. Perfectly comfortable with just blocking off this side and blocking off his top. And obviously his bottom. Goes back towards the hill. Nice. I love when you find positions like this, but you could probably have gotten a shot over there. Very nice. Very nice leeching. That's just solid. This is perfect, guys. Playing the like little corners, catching people by surprise. This is really nice play. Grabs another mini for it. You need to be covering your loot though when you're looting, because you never know when people could psycho into your box or do anything. You need to be covering while you loot. Oh my goodness. What is going on in Unity? Okay, I appreciate that you do care about this, but try not to do it on the run. There's little pressure right now. You're getting pressured from the zone, but when you do it on the run, like, you're doing it and you're exposing yourself to all these angles. Just take your time back here, switch it really quickly, and keep moving. You do not have to do this when jumping. I would say, if there's one thing to learn so far from this, is don't freaking do this. Change inventory on run in endgame. Simple fix. Because then you catch yourself here, you stay on mid ground, and you don't fight two people at the same time. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think you die here.
What the?
Oh my goodness, there's so many people down here. Oh! Go vax him the fuck out of here. Get the hell out. Yikes, dude. I like dropping down. He needs to turn around and place the floor or do something right here. Because you saw so many people in this lair. You saw like a cajillion people in this lair. The hell out of here. Don't shoot him. Ah, feels bad. Nice try. Nice try. You just wall this guy off and he's either dead or you're good. I think you got triggered. Didn't decide to do anything. A lot of times people think they lose their habits of building rather than shooting and revert to PUBG in the end game. This is what happened here. Could have walled off your nice path that you found. Ulti low. Left all those people above you. There was what, 3+ people? And taken a... That we didn't build at all. Whose VOD is this? This guy is called E-Unity.
Dude,
from
I did not mean to place that.
somewhere in OC. Cool. Thank you for the VOD, Unity. I hope it helped. Hope we got to look at something. I'd say you played really well all the way till endgame, and I'd say you played really strongly in endgame. It's just honestly, it was just that one mistake cost you. This like just these little tiny mechanical things that I think are pretty easy to fix. This editing half stairs or making pyramids, edit half stairs, break stairs, and then zone damage, probably not that big of a deal, but it's very minor. These are very little things that you can fix that you probably do much better in this game. Probably way better. Way better. Just like changing your inventory in the run in that game, like that was the mistake that broke the camel's back. Honestly, everything else was freaking pretty flawless. I won't lie. Like the pathing where you stuck behind, you found this little corner and then you stuck behind, and then the guy had no idea where you were and all that stuff. I think you did really well, man. I was impressed, very impressed. Alrighty, I'm gonna let my cat out real quick. She's trying to get out the room, so let me. Oh, come on, Peter.
I'm taking shifty or bridge right now.
Double planes. Your mats are pretty good.
Fatal. Oh my God.
I want to see your inventory. Inventory's pretty good. Planes for mobility even farther if you want. I love that you're dropping bridge and farming more. This is a spot that's really underlooted and underfarmed, and because it's not a good drop spot for duos, so people can come here as a kind of utility secondary type of loot place. I love it. I love it.
I'm at max 3.
Bruh.
8.
Bruh, please break that. No.
6, 3.
Yeah, break those like gray little corner things. There's so much good brick there. So much good brick.
Alright, get up here. Chair.
I don't really think you need to. I don't really think you need to flip your plane like this. I think you're just risking unnecessary damage to yourself. No.
You gotta pick me up. You gotta pick me up.
Good call. Good call. You gotta pick me up. Really good call.
Drop out.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Very good call. Okay, you guys are gonna sit on the rift. Oh, and more loot. Shrine loot. Dope. Very dope. I love this mid game, early game. Fucking fantastic. And you got the plane for later.
There's a big build. The best combo, but I mean, shotgun AK.
This is such a good setup. Look at all this mats, boys. Let's freaking go, dude.
No, you don't need to. Another big pot. This place is pump.
Bring a medkit.
Up. Nice call, man. Get below the mountain. On me.
Yeah. A mountain goat on the side is perfect. This is perfect position. You guys need to go up.
Watch out, there's guys' house.
Go up.
I need a big. Should probably pop 2 if you do 3.
Have a hole here. You need to place a wall there instead of a floor up above.
Huh?
Actually, I'm at 76. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Take the chug. This is the last opportunity you're gonna get to take the chug. Somebody should take the chug right now.
I want to fix my head.
Lose opportunity to take the chug. You don't take it early. Never be able to pull off. Never. You will never be able to pull off a chug.
It's just bothering me. It's on the mountain. Follow me.
Oh, you got a quad? Let's go.
You good?
Okay.
I think it's this AR is doo-doo because you don't have any fights, but so far so good.
Watch the team north. There might be one in that little shack.
I love it. This positioning is really good.
I say we just stick low here. Team rotating with grapple.
The only thing, guys, is when you actually end up playing kill incentive, you want to try to get a little high at all stages of the game. So like this mountain goat, when you're on the side, you need to go up on the side of the mountain. That gives you full vision on anybody over here, and it will give you a better position when people rotate to the zone. If you want to stay behind, for example, and then you can rotate on the side, and it gives you a position like that where you can rotate on the side of the mountain and still stay higher up on the side here. So Playing kill incentive. I know you guys are playing FMPL champs. There's no kill incentive there at all. So when you do start playing kill incentive, I just want you to keep this in mind. Try to start building a little high. Able to get better angles on people. Promised I'm not going to be able to freaking. I'm literally doing a VOD review. I can't read chat. I mean I can, but I'm not focusing on it. I'm focusing on the game, my friend.
See my boss too.
This is a viewer submitted VOD. Yes, it says in the title.
I got walls. I got walls. Nice, man.
I like how you said nice, man.
Screw off.
Getting a little bit higher again. You guys probably shouldn't have fallen there. I'm not sure why you did.
Screw off.
Also, I love the call. I got walls so that bushwalk can be focused on floors. That's really good. If you want to get away from him, just keep going this way. To hold this position. Just keep falling.
That's where you at. Actually, he's on my brick pretty much. Or I have 3.
Here you go.
What are you at?
Get ready to rift, dude. They're Wing.
No, that's not. No, no, no.
What the hell, dude? Great position for next zone.
I guess I'll bait it and then you can just drop me nuts. People look directly to our. Are they gonna quad launch us? No, that's you.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about
we
quad
should have
launching
to
them.
rift you. You just baited me hard.
You're good, you're good.
Yes.
I'm out of brick.
Alright,
Just gonna use metal.
Burk on me, burk on me, burk on me.
You should try to, you saw how you had a bunch of like these arches edited. You should try to edit those closed when you go through it, or once you make that edit, because otherwise it's really hard if somebody does land in your turtle or land in your snake to block that off. So this is a little minor editing into a pre-established snake. Edit them, reset them. Snake. Either edit them closed or destroy them. Destroying them is better because you can just place a wall. Editing them, resetting them closed when somebody's down there is actually really hard.
Yeah, big
I'm not
quad.
sure what that quad is for.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
Head to this, dude. Alright, get in and pop this chug. Get
To
in and
block
pop
your
this chug.
back, you're running very, very far without popping your back. Nice. I love it. Nice technique, dude. Way to be keeping up. Keeping up on the techniques. Good
Don't
spot.
get above.
Nice.
Jeez, get out, get out, get out.
Again, you're not going to be able to pop this chug. I really don't think you're going to be able to pop this chug.
Chug.
Okay. I'm not gonna have time.
I was right.
Alright, you want
Yeah,
big?
say
You want
level,
big?
level.
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
Never mind, never mind.
Here, you pop it, just pop it.
Get ready to rift, get ready to rift.
Oh, the only time I didn't know you guys had a rift, but the only time that you would have been able to pop that chug is after you're on high ground and after you've like established it and nobody's gonna be able to shoot you down. You've connected it and all sorts of stuff, and now you lost it. That sucks, but it's okay. I honestly don't think that you should be spending time on chugging.
I went earlier, so we're
Dude,
just
we didn't need a rift.
Possibly can.
I know, but there's everyone W key.
We're taking high
The
then.
call to rift is fine because you have so much mats. If you do take height, you win the game. Well, you don't win the game, but you have a much bigger chance of winning the game. So I think taking height here is
You
fine.
have a quad. We don't need to. We can go.
Oh
mid.
yeah, you're right, you're right.
Why don't you need to? Oh, because you have the
I
quad
got my
launcher.
shot diving. I'm diving in 3, 2,
I like this play. I think the idea here is that they're diving mid
1.
ground.
Taking mid brick.
Love the call, man. Good stuff. Taking mid brick. Calling the time. I mean, calling the timing isn't that important, but calling exactly what you're saying. I'm taking mid brick. Bourgeois knows exactly what you're talking about.
For me.
Beautiful play.
Heights down, heights down.
Beautiful play.
I fight.
Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I have height. He calls it, and then he says, "I'm quad launching." He goes on the layer below. It's really nice.
A level below you. Alright, I'm quad launching a level below you.
This is so important that people don't do. Is especially me. I've fucked myself many times because I don't say exactly what I'm doing with my explodes. He's being very, very clear on what he's doing with his explodes. I think he needs to go back up and connect right now. Connect to Bourgeois, and then they can have a really nice high ground type.
Quad launching that?
I got surging. I got him. I know.
Okay.
I'm dropping down this brick.
Nice.
Do
This
not
is
build.
great. Do not build for me again. Really nice.
White. I just hit him for white because they knocked.
Play this safe. Still 6 left. We
Metal below us, getting shot down. Shield.
I'm rotating early.
You want a shield?
No.
Alright, well, one's on me if you want it. Don't build for me.
Don't build for me. Super solid. I love it.
Try.
Alright, get ready. I'm a quad this metal.
Okay,
Alright?
I think right now you have a really, really good opportunity to fork this tarp out and get a super sick angle on back of him while Bourgeois attacks the front after he shields. There's always these pin opportunities, always. Even if you have high ground, even if you're winning the game, there's these pin opportunities all over the place. So we saw like Zayt and Saf in our VOD review of him look for these these pinch opportunities. I shouldn't say pinch, whatever. Where Bourgeois, I call it a forked tarp, right? Where one person is tarping this way, one person is tarping the other way. I think you're perfect. I think you're perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Because right now this pressure is going to be kind of useless for Bourgeois to get anything done. So unfortunate.
There's a guy directly below us.
Try to get shots.
I'm gonna save my quads for in.
I still have a lot of mats.
Easy win, guys. Good stuff.
There's someone right below us.
You should be building in metal right now. At the end of the game, it's the final zone. There's no reason not to be building in metal right now.
I'm gonna watch his rotation. Alright, I'm quadding. Don't build for me. Do not build for me.
Balls. And this is very solid.
JR's man, we have tons of ammo. Build. I'm dropping
Do you
down.
heals?
I'm dropping.
Oh, yikes.
Got one.
Monka.
I'm at 1 tick to storm. He's gotta be low. I don't know. Just stay above.
You need to be building in metal, and you need to be pyramiding this as much as possible.
I don't know what he is.
Much as possible. And the other thing, I think you just won the game, but you need to. Oh, you already ran out of quad. Never mind. I was gonna say just quad Bourgeois.
That's what we do, Ben. That's what we do.
Go, guys. Really nice.
I hit one for 199.
I think that was pretty flawless. It was really flawless. I'd say like maybe learn. It's a pretty big point, but again, yeah, this VOD was pretty flawless. I didn't see many mistakes. Again. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, forked harps could have been really useful here towards ends. You're quadding everyone. One gets rid of the need or risk of quadding yourselves. 2 allows better angles for you guys to actually get kills rather than just cause chaos. But you guys had the perfect ideas to like to cause chaos to actually get the win there. So have I reviewed any controller players yet today? No, you're gonna be the first. I think we're gonna have time for you. I think we'll have time for one of these guys. One of these guys.
I hit the other for 80.
Thank you for the submission, Bourgeois and Tropes, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are beasts.
He's lit. He's one shot.
I love the laughing, dude.
I've done him.
To do?
Yeah. He's lit.
And I got a rift to go.
Let me know if you find one.
I'm found.
stables.
I'm coming over to you just so I can grab it.
Promised exclamation point submit.
I'm carrying the 2 medkits. Carrying minis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Where's
actually
that
another big
RPG?
pot bomb here.
Okay. I can't really carry it. He's pro too. Down.
I love racetrack. Whoa, you guys got all the way to racetrack? God damn. You guys got the most efficient plane of all time. Holy hell, you guys have a freaking Concorde.
Something scary.
Gosh.
Jeez, yeah, you are.
Good for you.
Wanna get that plane?
Legit? One of the nicest setups we've seen all day. Oh, fight.
We have 1 minute to do it. Come on.
In here? Oh my god.
It's 2, it's 2. We need to go, we need to go. I don't care.
On.
Do we have rifts?
Do
Do I rift? He's coming. Do I rift?
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Man, that was whack. I think you guys should have fought them. No, okay. I lie. You shouldn't have fought them. But they were literally in the worst position possible to start a fight. And I think you guys could have easily stopped them from doing pretty much anything and really trapped them. I mean, they were basically in a box. They were both in the box. They were both singing campfire songs, doing something. And you guys got on top of them while they were in the box. Like, I don't see any reason for you guys to be scared of this situation at all. And because you were scared of the situation, you let them do this. You let them ramp out, you let them 90, and then you let them take height on you. But even then, sure, it becomes awkward, but you have this RPG. You have tons of mats. You have this reset. If you reset and take height, you guys can fight this. You have a scar, you have a pump. You guys are comfortable to fight. But after they do get this height and you don't reset and whatever, and I realize you guys were not intending to take that fight. The storm is coming. All of this said and done. I think this is probably third circle about to start moving. It is a storm. It is going to be a storm coming on you guys soon. I am fine with it because there's no kill incentive, nothing like that. But that was a fight in your advantage, I would say.
We shouldn't have taken that. That was stupid.
I don't think that was stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was 1.
Oh.
That's fine. Where do we dive on? High?
No. Just dive.
on the guy with
Yeah.
clothes?
Dive over here on me. We'll go under. Actually, no, there's a guy there. Dive on me.
The other thing that sucks is that you had to waste your rift to go because you guys were scared of it. I think if you guys clean up that fight, and I think you should have because of the way that fight started, you had a huge advantage. You had a huge advantage. It evaporated quickly, but you had a huge advantage for sure.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go in this box so I can. Fighting.
This is a good position though. The rift to go got you in a really good position. Something that like Zexro and Vinny do is like they'll use their mobility to get to good positions in zone like you guys did after fighting. Like the other thing was like there was nobody around you guys. You guys were in a pretty secluded position on the map, so
many teams. We gotta.
I don't think you would have gotten third party or anything like that. I think that was an okay fight to take.
I'm watching behind us. We're good.
Why are you building up on this, guys?
There's just Spider-Man.
You shouldn't build up on those. I think you're checking if there's anybody there, but like I don't care if there's anybody there. You guys are going this way anyways. There's no point of you going up there. So you had advantage. Box you thought was solo. Both in there. Edge of zone. The other thing that I didn't even touch on is like the fact that they were boxed up on the edge of zone in one box, 2 people in one. That has to signify that they just came out of zone. That has to signify that they just came out of zone and they're probably low. That's why they're chilling in a box. So I think you guys were good to fight that. I don't think that was bad. I think you guys would have mopped that up. I think you would have mopped that up. Build up on people who could be there if you need to rotate. I don't know why you were building up on that guy. Even the check if he was there or not. Like,
Oh, they built for us, dude.
nice.
Laser to guy 60.
Good to beam that for sure.
Get in their builds.
Get in their builds. This
Are you
is
gonna- I was just gonna build on top of them.
Yeah, let's get this.
Wait.
Yeah, smart move, smart. Go up one, go up one.
right on edge. This is perfect.
Oh, I'm getting stung.
It's perfect. Careful with those cones. All this overbuilding could really cost you in the end. The Divinity.
Okay,
How are you,
supply
man?
drops down.
Come on, man.
I'm getting spammed right now.
I got it. Launch pad, big shield.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna take a med kit if I can. Yes, Storm's back on us. Okay.
You guys got blessed.
Can we
Ding,
get a
ding,
med
ding.
kit?
Nice.
We can.
Good stuff.
Actually, maybe right now.
We can move. I'm gonna RPG those guys. These guys, yeah. Smart. Just watch out for shots.
Nice. Way to put an end to that and just like forget it.
Height, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna RPG those guys. RPG'd? I hit one. One's dead.
On top
It was
of us, on top
XL.
of us.
Laser another guy.
This is the second person that I've heard actually call out whose name somebody is, and I don't think you should care at all. Please do not worry about who somebody is. That's only gonna get in your head and it's only gonna be bad. Literally no reason. I think Bushwall said like, oh, I got
I'm
Surd.
gonna RPG.
Doesn't matter. I don't care if it's
More
Mitro,
people, a lot of people in the air.
care if it's Poach.
Drop that. Can you? RPG that?
Yeah.
Before he gets too
What's up, Watts?
Okay, we need to go.
Nice.
It's down, it's down,
nice,
it's down.
nice. Take it.
I have height.
Your teammates up.
I'm with you.
Very nice.
You need to move in.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on you.
Very
You
nice.
need to build. I have RPGs, so.
You need to build. I have RPG.
Watch
Oh,
out.
Jesus. What's going on?
I just took massive fall damage. I mean, I gave this guy massive fall damage. Knocking another guy out. On us. Let him take it.
We
Let
can
him take it.
drop.
Let him take
We can drop. Like onto this wood guy.
it. Yeah.
Nice.
That guy's low.
Alright, you need to build above you. You know this guy's up there. You need to build a wall and build above you immediately. As soon as you start landing on this and you decide you want to tarp here, you need to.
I can knock those guys out.
Need to.
Do you have any rocket ammo? Drop it.
I don't have any.
Ammo is the least of your concerns at this point. You just need to say, hey, I need rocket ammo, and you don't need to have that urgency. And you can knock this out. Yeah, this is good. Knocking this out. It's going to take 2 shots for sure.
Knocking these guys.
You scuffed. Get this side.
They're dropping down.
Oh, God.
Like onto this wood guy.
Yeah.
And you can drop it.
That guy's low. Just keep going. I can knock those guys out. Do you have any rocket ammo? Drop
I
it.
think you should, if you're thinking that you're going to knock these guys out, you need to go up one. I think that's going to avoid any of this stuff happening where you get edited down.
I don't have any.
Alright. Knocking these guys.
You're not paying attention to what your teammate is building right now. Yep, that's not yours right there.
They're dropping down.
Woo! That's Monka, dude. You should go up as soon as you realize there's one team right under you. If you cannot pay attention to the floor, you need to go up one level. One level.
Coming up right here.
So your shotgun shots are like a little bit like sticky, I'd say. Your I don't know. I say your shotgun shots. You are not going to be the guy building, or if you cannot pay attention to what your floor is. Especially if there is one in between you. Try to keep 2 levels in between anybody else when playing. 2 levels is ideal. Then you can't get edited on, and you have no chance of getting edited on, and you have no chance of anything.
Did mad damage. Keep going. I
Fine.
dropped. I'm coming back up.
Fine.
52 on 1.
Coming back up, you need to make sure, if you have no idea what's down on the ground, you need to wall off all sides and your back if possible. If possible, you should box up, and then you can keep going up. if possible.
Only one.
You're too focused on.
I bet I hit you down. I took it from him.
Okay, I'm gonna come up.
Nice.
I'm up with you. I'm up with you. Just keep tarping. Keep tarping. I only have 600 metal.
They dropped.
Okay.
So
We can win heal off 100%.
You have 2 slurps and 2 medkits. It's very nice.
you still have rocket launcher?
Only 1 rocket left. I'm just shooting it down on people.
I think
You should have your guns reloaded before this. I'm not sure why it was. You should try to reload. Obviously, you're working on your RPG, but you should try to have all your guns reloaded for situations just like this, because you could have killed this guy with your teammate, both squad firing him.
How much mass do you have? How much mass do you have?
400.
Okay, I have 500. I'll do healing. I'm gonna take a slurp now.
You have some time to take this slurp.
Should I drop now?
No, actually, the slurp timing is perfect because you're healing back up.
No,
Very nice.
no. Keep staying. Keep staying.
Very nice.
Just keep lasering people.
I only have 100 metal.
Watch out. One of them has quad, so. Yeah, start going now. Go down now. Go down now.
Timing, way not to take any storm damage. I need to take a tick. I don't know what the slurp timing is. You should try to take the next slurp just in case. Just in case it ran out, because if it did, then you're fucked on taking this medkit. Okay, it's still ticking, so you're fine.
Yes! Woo! Let's fucking go, Crumbs!
Good shit!
Yeah, baby!
Let's go, JT. Good stuff. What's up, Graska?
Yo, Crumbs.
Good stuff, guys. Keep things reloaded. Focused on RPGing. Not enough focus on taking high. Like, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities there where you RPG somebody out and you didn't end up actually taking high. Because there was a lot of times where you knock somebody out and you didn't do anything. You literally just sat there. I think you could have taken high earlier, and then you could have you could have been RPGing straight down. But not bad. That RPG on high ground's deadly. That RPG on high ground's deadly, 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 deadly. Change your opinion on the name thing depending on the scrim you're in. When I play CCPL, obviously for most kills we don't, but if we get in a fight mid-game, some squads, depending on the leaderboard, we target more than others. Yeah, not really. Not really. I think that there's only one situation where I would be okay with that, and that's when, not be okay with that, or I'd say where it's actually the right play is when you know that somebody is high on the leaderboards and you're trying to kill them. That's the time that I would be okay with focusing on names. But what I'm talking about is focusing on like who you killed and stuff like that. Like if you killed somebody, then whatever, who cares? It's over. You need to pet your cat right meow. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next.
One duo. Factories.
Good call on landing somewhere. Oh, you guys got 50-50. I didn't notice you guys got 50-50. You need to be looking more around. Even though you made this call, you need to be looking around. You need to be looking all around, because you called one duo, but you don't actually know where they're going now. Where are they? Did you just 50-50 you, or did you guys both land on the same spot?
One's got tack.
Okay, there's a tack. Teammate here to save the day. Nice.
Prims and yeah, that Jox who was in my stream like a second ago. What was his name? Yeah, go on this high ground on me. They're probably gonna push.
Oh, get on this high ground on me. I was like, what are you
20 blue.
talking about? Good farming of mats. I think you should have had more when you were out there, but maybe you already used it. Solid.
So I got two screens.
Fight.
No, these kids. I don't think these kids are good. It's one kid. I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, done. Yeah.
Dude, sorry to hear that, Watts.
All right. No way. I was
Nice. I like the knock.
full damage.
Nice. Very nice. Going one side, your teammate going to the other. Very nice.
Oh no, just drop down. Yeah. We could fight that though.
You guys should probably have a little bit more mats right now.
I'm just gonna find my name.
But it looks like you guys are playing pretty aggressive, so I like it. This is a bad fight. If there is anybody over here, this is bad. 38 seconds. The zone is far. You're on the edge of the zone. I don't like this fight at all. I'm fine with poking it. I'm fine with poking it, checking it out, seeing what's going on, but...
Oh, nice. Yeah, it was one kid. Oh, look
Wait, did you already kill him? The hell? Or was he already dead? I didn't see anything pop up in the feed. Oh, you did kill somebody.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay. The pokes turned into kills. My only point is, if that didn't turn into a kill, I wouldn't want to push that. I think that'd be super monka in terms of position for you guys and storm fighting and whatnot.
I have a
You guys need to be faster on the loot here. You need to get out of here. Take the quad. Take the quad. You guys could quad fly. Come on, man. Nice match. Did that come from? That must have come from that from that kill. Holy hell! It's crazy.
We're not in zone here though. We need to go a bit further. For now.
Who's talking, Tist? Is it you or is it your duo? I feel like it's you. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, my teammate said he was solo, so we pushed. Okay. That's actually fine. If you knew he was solo, then. Nice shots, dude.
He's so low. They're landing over there. One kid. Nice kid. Kid in the box, southwest of Peelan. Nice. I'm gonna come back up one now. How much AR would you have? I have 44. Love it. It's out. Get shot from both sides probably. He sees me.
Oh, you guys, what are you guys doing? Oh, you're just building up into position? Okay.
He sees me.
So I like the split push here. This is really good. I'm not sure why. Okay, you're getting on high. This is nice. This is really nice coordination there, guys. Like coming from different angles and then coming up on top of each other. I really like that.
Headed on me.
Not sure what your duo is doing. Oh, okay.
No point.
Alright, you just called it for him. Oh, those guys out of zone? No, they're in zone.
We're not in zone, I don't think.
Not in zone isn't a big deal. You guys are right on the edge. You can easily get in. Not worried about it. Just exactly like you're doing. It's perfect. Perfect.
I'm just in. Yes, mine.
No, I understand that, Watts. I'm just saying that that just because you're looking for loot, just because you're looking for mats from kills, does not mean that you need to take stupid fights. If that was a duo, that would have been a stupid fight. If they didn't get the kill right off the break, that would have been a stupid fight.
No, you took damage.
Even if it was a solo, I want to say, but I think there's definitely an argument to be said that if it is a solo, it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. I like how you were taking the slow deagle shots and using all that you can get, all that your God-given console got, and then you stop using it. You should just keep continuing to use that, right?
Is Discord on Xbox? The first one is, yeah, the Xbox, not Discord, Tony.
Yeah, what's the point of these grenades?
Nice nade, wasting their mats a bit.
Wasting their mats, okay.
He's white, white. I hit him 34 white twice. I hit him 34 white twice. See, grapple. Green's coming up.
I think if you hit that guy white, you can start spamming grenades at him, and you hopefully will just hit one because he's panicking and he's white. He knows what's going on. Start spamming those grenades. Nice. Get them! Get them! Come on, bruh. I think you need to be faster when you blow things up like that to actually shoot.
Push it along above these guys. 60. We got to be above them. Yeah.
Gotta be above them. Yeah, yeah. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Get there. Yes, nice. That was correct. Immediately spotting that they're the zone, the height end zone, and getting up on it. Now you need to beam these guys. Yep. I actually love that you're not actually shooting much because you're AR ammo situation. You need to be using that deagle though. If you can't be using your AR because you have low HP, use that deagle. Be using that deagle. You already beamed one guy. You can do it better. Come on, bruh.
We're not in. I think we're gonna have to drop down, but I want these guys to drop down as well. What are these retards doing? They should just drop down. They're not stupid. Got him 35 twice.
You need to call this guy out. I don't think your teammate knew that he was here. Let's talk. I'm starting to kind of slow down on my notes. I'm sorry about that, guys who are late. So zone. Basically it. I'm basically saying don't storm fight. It wasn't a storm fight. It would have quickly turned into a storm fight if you weren't careful or if you didn't get the kill right away. Using that deagle, or if you don't want to be using the AR, bunch of deagle ammo. Your patience was rewarding you. Shots on people gliding, but as soon as you hit one, you started excited and not being patient. Patience, boys. My internet has mega AIDS. Yeah.
This is so risky.
Oh, careful with that word, man. I can't be broadcasting that, man. Cannot be broadcasting that.
Drop down if they were smart.
So going on edits when people know you're editing on them is whoop, whoop. If you're gonna do it, make sure you're on this side of the wall so that you can use that right shoulder peek.
Oh no. Let's go up, go up. That's really bad. I took better damage. It's building up, what the hell?
Where's your teammate?
I can't.
Is he high?
Oh, we're going back.
Obviously I can't hear his comms. I assume he's saying it. Or you acknowledge it or something. Nice. What do you guys have for mobility here? Honestly, using these nades is fine. They're so hard to use in endgame. They're very difficult to use in endgame with moving zones like they are.
Do you any rockets?
If they weren't moving, then it would be easy to use, but what's up, Tim? Bro, I'm sure there's been other VODs. Yeah, I know. Bad language is fine. It's specifically some words are not. Okay. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. All I need to do is take down the VOD.
Nice.
Head it out of YouTube. It's not a big deal. Exactly.
Frames are actually so bad.
Exactly what Tim said.
Beam one down there.
There's a lot of gliding there that you didn't do anything against.
I have no more rockets.
Use them deagles, my friend.
What am I doing? I haven't even realized.
Nice dynamite. This is chaos.
I'm just lobbing 9.
Chaos. Cause all the chaos. Oh my god. The only thing better would be boomboxes, man. Oh my god. Nice shot. Build, build, build. You need to build around you while you're looting. Build, build, build. Don't be just randomly looting. I know you guys are high now, but make sure you're building yourselves. Make sure you're not able to get knocked down and stuff like that. Have a good one, Vicious. Yup, nice shot. Good recognition of that.
Two guys.
You guys should try to be connecting like this. In case there is people who are going to knock you down, you should be trying to connect. Look for more connection opportunities.
Somebody there. Somebody, come back. I should have picked it up somewhere. It's going even further. I think we got to drop down.
Nice.
I'm good.
So 2v1. So at this point, your entire goal is to try to pinch this guy. 2v1.
I can't.
So good patience, way not to go down right away. Good build, and then you just jump on him. Nice. Not much to say besides that. Thank you for submitting, guys.
Okay. I fucked my drop for secret. I didn't get secret as well.
Oh my god, this loot. This loot's nuts. Famous tomato drop that you always talk about.
He's farming the close group. That's a knock.
Yeah. You guys are fighting?
He's farming that car. Now shoot. 3, 2, 1. That's a good fucking shit.
Nice.
That's a knock.
Alright, catch you later, Len. Is this EU? Yeah, these guys are this is a Raz scrim, like 47 players or something like that. 47 duos rather. What's this guy doing?
3. 2, they definitely. Sorry.
Did you throw the boomboxes?
I'm coming down.
I like it. Get those shits out of the game.
Launch pad for break. 3 break.
Hey, juggling for your teammate. You love to see it. Ooh, hold up. What the hell?
There's people gliding out of whaling like you and me. Oh, in tunnel. Two of them on me. I'm being stunned.
White twice. In that box. His friend ring me.
They lifted. Wait.
Oh, this guy riffed by himself.
Nice, good shit. The other guy ripped it.
I'm getting
Nice. I was lucky.
Maybe don't, 'cause I'm no name.
Nice loot.
fight.
Solid.
Oh, this sound really good. I'm gonna get hit though if you don't come.
Guys, it was double whited rifted, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't build your own.
People just lifted. Oh, there's someone.
Yikes, dude.
Somebody down there, southeast.
Freaking rip.
Get here and build a brick 1v1, I guess.
Hog boost, dude. That was dope.
Okay.
Yo, Radiant Silver exclamation point submit, my friend.
I've got a wall to block.
I think it's BS to play super stretch res. No, you get more FOV. It's not bad.
Feasible. Heavy sniper. Fucking held up with that shit. Some planes. Now look to that.
Really is like.
Quad skills, brother.
I'm gonna boost right here and we'll get off in a sec.
Your FPS is ripped without stretch? I don't think it's stretch that makes your FPS better. It's just the lower pixels.
Build out.
Try playing on a lower 16:9 and you'll be less. You'll have more FPS as well. Stretch doesn't inherently do anything for FPS.
Oh, it's right.
Forward a bit more. You try saving it? I don't think it's really worth.
Nah.
You can try getting it in a sec.
Those people
Why's my
east
gun-
of me now doing peeking them up.
Wrong wheel. Build a metal forward, I'll wait there.
Close that up. You alright?
There's two people, one's hit 80. The blue guy's hit 80. Oh, they're built up, just leave it. $78. 78.
Yeah.
These are okay on mats. I think probably you want to find a kill though.
Right here, right here.
Bald.
Let's just try piling plan.
NT. I wonder like, sorry, I'm going back a little bit because I wanted to see like the situation that you were. Oh, you just got zone. So why don't you guys build up when you got zone?
Build a metal forward, I'll wait and try to look.
Is there nobody? Is there people above you? I think.
Go forward one more and then build 2 out.
Look. Yeah, go for height, man. You get zone, go for height. Very left and center to Monka? Nah. If it's Monka, like the only thing you get, so you go zone. I mean, you go high, and that gives you more opportunities to do whatever you want after that. So it's like it gives you all the information you could get, and then you could also you could keep height, you could get shots, you could get off of height, but if you stay low, you don't get those opportunities. Kills, for info, for keeping height, for going low, everything is open. If you go high, all you need to do is just go up and then just start. If you need to go down, you can go down, but if you go high right now, that gives you the opportunity to stay high if you want to. If nobody contests you, fuck it, let's just stay high, you know? More options is always better. Exactly, Tim. How long until our VOD will be reviewed? This is the last VOD today, man. You might be getting reviewed next Tuesday if you submit it to that email. Make sure it follows the rules.
Try to close that up.
Yeah, good close.
2 people deep.
Good close, good close. Do you have any tips for solo squatting?
Anyone 60, close down.
We can talk after this. After this VOD, we can ask that question again. Okay, back to where we were before. Oh, these guys are sketch.
Oh, you have any mini?
No, why are you taking damage? You didn't need to take that damage.
My last shot.
Easily avoidable.
Maybe you still play it. Part out like northeast, yeah, and stay low.
Oh, that was weird.
Some guy just
Why'd you
got
just-
hit hard.
You go behind us. I'll pass if you go behind me, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, this is good.
We gotta go up this hill. I'm building up now.
You keep trying to go up and then you don't go up. But it makes sense just to stay low here. Because it's going up the hill. So you either need to build, you need to actually be going up, or you need to...
There's a guy right there.
Oh, nice. That was almost good, but the fact that he passed it, you would have been screwed.
Edit. You good? Tell me if anybody gets near you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Come down, one just run to me.
I think you could be making a path still here. I think you could be getting ahead of the pack, and I think you need to. If you need to build a path and there's a bunch of people on low ground, you kind of need to get ahead of the path. Otherwise, you're gonna end up getting screwed by like people who build in your way, and then your path becomes awkward. Nice.
Get in here, get down. We're in.
This is good.
Drop me mats, how many 100 wood? I use so many mats. We gotta go far.
I've got 270 wood.
We're gonna run and we're gonna sprint southwest under all these builds.
Okay, you didn't look left at all. You need to look. You need to at least look. I don't care if you build. You need to at least look to figure out what's over there. You aren't looking around enough to get the info on how to build, right? Or how to path. See people freaking gunning it at you, then you need to go up, for example. You need to get away from them.
Keep running. Under, go up, come up.
You needed to block him off there. I think you could still make it through, but I think Sculpey is gonna cover that for sure. No issue. Nice. Good cover for
Oh,
Scopy.
that's a guy. I'm replacing it. Fuck. On me.
Nice.
Dead. Nice. Grab a shit. Grab a shit.
No. You knew that these guys were coming. So I think you definitely need to know that you can't bother with their loot. I think well, you could bother with their loot, but you need to block these guys off. You absolutely need to block these guys off. You knew they were coming. You knew they were coming. What is this called? I'm gonna call it goldfish syndrome. You knew that there were people who were coming on your path or near your path behind you. When you got killed, you forgot about them. So I think you get the loot. Getting the loot actually works. You're perfectly fine to get the loot here. It's just that these guys should not have gotten a shot on you because you knew they were there. All right, you're kind of split now, which is fine. Let's see how you guys play when you're split.
I'm in old builds right now.
I'm in old builds. I'm in old builds.
Come down one level. I'm on the bottom level. I'm just above ground level. Come down. Come down to your southwest. I got an RPG. I need rockets.
Oh, why didn't the wall build?
Could you have done anything for this?
I'm just above ground level. Come down. Come down to your southwest. I got an RPG. I need rockets.
Oh, why didn't the wall build?
Scopy, you got to try to get that out of your system where you first thing you do when you die is yell. I think if that is something that you do a lot, make sure you try to fix that, because Destiny needs to focus at this point. If you're gonna do it, make sure you mute yourself or something like that. I don't need to mark it down.
Can you leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving right now.
Ooh, the plays. Nice. Just be careful. Get into the habit of that. I think that might be banned on LAN and in events. So just be careful. Nice shots. Very nice, dude. It's actually nutty. Back up. Oh, nice. Way to grab the grappler. Except you drop the SMG instead of the AK. In this position, the AK is way worse than the SMG. The SMG is so much better late game.
I'm really good now.
So much better. Everything is going to be close quarters. You can, like, this should be something that you can definitely get in your head. Leave AK over SMG in endgame. Definitely drill that. I mean, you have 9 shots. It's final zone next. You might as well use that. I guess it gives away your position. Reload. You gotta reload. Only 2 shots. Nice. This is good builds right here, guys. If you... Oh, fuck. Spoilers. Alright, here we go. That was really good builds. This right here. This is perfect. That's what you gotta do. B. Nice. Way to snake that perfectly with the stairs. I just got so lucky with those builds. I love this play. Going around. Now you're actually first towards zone, and you can face everybody else, and everybody else is not paying attention to where you are. Are you covered up top? It's funny. I think when you're waiting for an edit, you can't really be waiting from the side, especially when you're edited a window. If you're going to take that shot, you kind of have to edit the arch this way, because the window, just like he did, he just placed a stair and it becomes a really awkward shot right away. So either edit the arch in the wall, or come around, keep building forward and come around the side, because then you can get a frontal shot. Oh, this is yours. Oh, Monka! What the hell? Oh,
Came second. I think.
Good job.
I don't even know what to do there. Like, you guys all just fell in the same metal box all at the same time. Like, I don't think you could do anything. I think you played it as perfect as you can. Actually, 3 people just died to zone. Like, this was the best play. Even though you were low HP, just stay in the zone because they're all taking for 10. Like, that was the best play. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Was this cone on the ground? Open up the cone, trap the floor. Oof. That'd have been sick. But like that would have been sick, but like there was no way we knew that this was gonna happen. I didn't know that everybody was gonna end up in this box. Like that would have been hella awkward. Hella awkward. All right, that's a wrap for this video, guys. Thank you so much. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like, subscribe, do all the things on my social media, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll be back with more VOD reviews we're doing 3 a week now. Viewer VOD reviews Tuesday, Pro VOD reviews Thursday and Sunday, and all of it at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can see all the rest of my new schedule. I'm gonna be trying to get a What I Learned video out this week. I've been doing so much like new stuff since I've been full-time, so kind of sucks. But I'm gonna be trying to get one of those every single week. I have the ideas for one in my head. I just need to spend the time to sit down and edit, but I just have so much stuff going on. I appreciate you all. Thank you for everybody who submitted, and yeah, peace.